one thing, I've had a couple people that have called me recently, people that I care about, friends of mine, good friends. Life is hard. Life is hard sometimes, you know, and, you know, something I just kind of want to remember or remind people of, and something that I had to, I let my friend know. I'm like, dude, you're going through a lot. This is, you know, one of my closest friends from the military. And I'm like, dude, I know you're going through a lot right now. I was like, and I shared with him like the hurricane. I was like, there's just so much happening that sometimes we just don't see the way out. It just seems like the world is falling apart. And like we were talking about last week, everything leads to us fucking dying. Everything is going to fall apart, and I'm going to be on the streets, and I'm going to starve.
It's the fear.
And I'm like, somehow we always make it. Somehow we always make it. Like when things are going bad, like think about the worst time in your life. If you're listening to this, you've had bad times.
Yes.
And during those bad times, it doesn't seem like you're going to get out.
Right.
Because you are in the middle of this hurricane.
Yes.
And when you're in the middle of a hurricane and you look around, it looks like this shit is happening all over the world, and it's going to consume you.
Right.
And little by little, it starts to pass. And then before you know it, it's gone and the sun is out again. And then when you look back, it always somehow you look back at it with fondness. You have these, even though it was hard when you were going through it, we look back at and we feel pride for going through these things.
Yeah.
And that's what I was sharing with my friend.
It's gratitude.
I was sharing that with my friend. I'm like, dude, I know, I don't know. I don't know everything that you're going through, but you've told me a few things, and it sounds like it's difficult.
And you can relate because we've been through that struggle.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe not exactly, but we've been through different types of struggles, similar.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, just hold on to that you're going to get out of this. And little by little, prioritize and execute. Prioritize and execute. And before you know it, you'll be out. But it's just hard. It's hard when you're going through it.
Yeah. You have to find that warrior within, you know.
And also, like you were talking about, I mean, I was talking to one of my friends. This is a guy I've known since I was 18. Like we met when we joined the military. 6 weeks in, and I met this guy. 8 weeks in, and I met this guy. Shit, we were fucking kids, you know. And I'm talking to him about the same thing that you were just talking about, like with me. I'm like, dude, you were just a boy.
Yeah.
Like, look, you're a fucking senior master sergeant, one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet in the Air Force, in the military.
Yeah.
Like, look at what you've done. Look at what you've accomplished.
Yeah.
You know, so like sometimes, yeah, shit's falling apart, shit's going crazy, but I think the biggest thing, maybe not the biggest thing, but it's just something that's coming up right now is like we see ourselves as kids sometimes. And we forget who we are.
Yeah.
Like you said, all the things that I've done to get to this point in my life, but I still feel like that little kid that needs help or that can't do it on his own. But then when you look at everything that you've done, it's like, damn, I can do shit. I can do things.